This might be going up on YouTube, so that might be a hell of a start to the video. It's just like me talking about and reacting to job buffs. Wow, crazy. I need more content for the channel, okay? Don't judge me. 2 larges, 7 mediums, and some amount of smalls are open? Damn. I guess more people moved to Dynamis than I thought. But yeah, let's talk about boofs. Let's talk about boofs. Let's just start at the top. For some reason, Warrior got buffed again. Which is, like, nice for Warriors. It's another 20 potency on their big hits. And then another 10 potency on something that comes up every 30 seconds. That's a pretty big... That's 20 potency per minute, which is a lot. And then Felcleave buff is huge. Huge again. Another 20 potency on their #1 damage source is massive. Reaper, this is like surprising but appreciated. Lemur Slice is your OGCD button inside of your burst window. It is the it is you go because you go cross, or you go like Void Reaping, Cross Reaping, or Cross Reaping, Void Reaping, depending on how you have your hotbar set up or how you want to do it. And then you hit Lemur Slice as that weave. Buffing that by 20 potency is a surprisingly high amount of buffage, because of just like, that's during your buff windows. 20 potencies during buff windows is huge. Plus, just 200 flat potency on Plentiful Harvest. 200 from 520 at base to 720 at base. All the way up to 1,000 at top end if you get the whole party with your thing. And then Communio just got another 100 potency, slammed on top. Optimizing Reaper's burst windows now got a little bit better, which is awesome. Makes me really happy. I love playing Reaper, and that's just exciting as a result. Bard is bigger than you think. Imperial Arrow is on a 15-second cooldown, so that is 30 potency every 15 seconds. That adds up over the course of a fight. That is a surprising... I think it's only like 1 to 2% total, maybe, but that is still like, to buff one ability, and they buffed like a button that you are slamming off cooldown every 15 seconds. That's a pretty big buff on Imperial Arrow. Machinist. Well, you got your buffs. By God. Heat Blast, 20 flat potency on Heat Blast. Drill, 20 potency. Air Anchor, 20 potency. Chainsaw, 20 potency. Wildfire, 20 potency per weapon skill landed. Meaning that if you're landing all your weapon skills under Wildfire, you're now doing even better. I think people were saying it's nearly a 3% buff for Machinist, which is a pretty big deal because Dancer didn't get changed at all and Bard only got like a 1 to 2%. I think it's like 2.5% total or something. But it's really nice for Machinist. Machinists, you should be happy with that. Black Mage, that is weird. Black Mage, they also got a massive AoE buff. 40 potency on Foul is kind of crazy for their AoE. And Xeno now just got a flat 40 potency, which makes it even better during burst windows. I think it means hitting quad Xenoglossies under party buffs, which is something you can do. It's just a bit of a pain. I think hitting quad Xenoglossies under party buffs is now super worth it. As opposed to before, where like it was kind of worth it. That 40 potency total was really nice. Yeah, that is kind of weird though. 20% to 21% for Enochian. It's just a 1% increase to the Enochian buff, but like it's nice. I can't be mad. Like, it might make me go back to Black Mage, honestly, just because Black Mage will have even bigger numbers now, which makes me excited to play it. Although, there were other buffs, like Summoner. Hang on, let me do this properly. Summoner, for some ungodly reason, got 40 potency on Fester, and then 50 per Primal Summon. 50 per Primal Summon. 150 potency a minute, and then another 80 potency a minute on top of that. Like, that's a lot. It now makes the hold your Festers for your next 2-minute window be a big deal, though. Well, a bigger deal. It was already optimal to hold the Festers you get under Phoenix for your next Bahamut. Now it's even more worthwhile because it's an extra 40 potency on him. And this is just raw damage. just 50 potency per primal summon is kind of a huge deal. Red Mage? Kind of surprising. But, no one cares, right? Is that the one no one cares about? No, that's just the first hit of the combo, right? I think. It's been a minute. You'll have to excuse me. I need to look this up. Is that the first hit of the combo, or is that the other? That's the first hit of the combo, right? Yeah, it's the first. Okay. So their melee combo got buffed by 60 potency, by 50 potency, and then 30 potency. So 60, 50, 30 is 140 total. They got 150 potency per melee combo, which is kind of a big deal. It makes your burst windows better. But it does, I think it means that Summoner's buff is bigger because they also got a Fester buff. And this is guaranteed 150 potency a minute, whereas Red Mage can kind of wiffle-waffle with their melee combos a little bit, but this could end up being bigger because Red Mage gets to melee under, buffs a bunch, and these are just outside of buffs, but I don't know, we'll see when more numbers come in. This one surprised the fuck out of me. Phlegma just got a 90 potency buff. Just 90 potency to Sage. They're like, you know what, fuck it. Make it even. Make it 600. Sure, yeah. I guess it's one of those, like, because White Mage got all its buffs and Lilies are now positive. DPS, well, or DPS neutral can be positive if you fit Miseries under buffs. It was kind of they want to bring Sage up a little bit, because I think Sage was pretty low on personal damage, so I don't mind it. I think Sage was in a fine spot anyways. I'll take 90 free potency. But that's that. I guess if I do turn this into a YouTube video, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff.